Well, since it is an actual snowy day, I'm going to read you the book, The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. It turned 60 this year. This book was born in 1962. It's even older than me. So here it is. The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as the eye could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like that. You see the difference in the tracks? Then he dragged his feet slowly. He found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. So see, there was two, now there's three. It was a stick. So what did he do with it? Yep. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. This next page is my favorite. Fell on his head. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. And then he walks off like this. Into the snow. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. Isn't it kind of cool how that looks like a starry night from Van Gogh? So he made a smiling snowman. And he made angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down the other side. It actually just says, and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another, and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. What do you think happened? He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. Ooh, I hate wet socks. It's the worst part of snow. And he thought and thought and thought about them. Oh, he's thinking about his adventures. I was still stuck on the wet socks. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. That's what's happening at my house right now. New snow is falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. It looks like snowpocalypse. Look at that. And that's the end. I did think that was cool. In this one, it has a picture of Ezra Jack Keats. And actually, if you're talking about character and setting, who is the character? This is this little boy, and his name is Peter. And Peter actually appears in these books, which is kind of cool if you want to read some more about Peter. And he lives in the city, so that was the setting for The Snowy Day. The back says, One Winter Morning. This is a good book to read. My class got to take it home, so they're going to be practicing with me. Richmond Public Schools gave every kindergartner, I think, a copy of The Snowy Day. And look, it won an award. Happy birthday, Snowy Day. You're 60. Still a classic. And if you want to do a cute little activity, you can cut out the, you can trace around on this page, trace around the little red guy, his little snowsuit. This is a good page for it, that one. And then the kids can put it on a white piece of paper, or this one, he's kind of leaning over there. And they can make snow angels or snowball fights, or be creative with Peter in his little snowsuit. Or even this one, because you could just, it doesn't matter. You could just put a little round piece of construction paper to be his face, or just draw it in with a pen or a pencil. All right, hope you enjoyed learning with Miss Roseberry about the snowy day. See you next time.